All right, so are you not ready to hear some poetry from me today? Are you here for my recital? So, there's a bit of a running joke privately between myself and people who've probably been watching my stories online. Okay, so for those of you who've never seen me perform before, who don't know who I am, I go by the Civilised Savage. So just a quick, thank you, a quick insight into why that name. So for me, the civilized and the savage is representative of Tao philosophy. So if everybody knows about yin and yang, you guys will know about light, dark, good, evil, all of these things. And I think in life, oftentimes we tend to kind of think of the dark side of ourselves, and we tend to kind of suppress those things and shy them away and tuck them away somewhere. But with the concept of the civilized and the savage, is taking both of these sides and integrating them together. Yeah, big up you. Thanks, Kev. And having both of those sides as one whole integral being, so we don't shy from the light or the dark, we bring them all together, and it's all what we have here standing in front of you. Yes. And so this is why, with the work that I do in terms of like my poetry and just in life actually, you might find me doing some really kind of like enlightened, elevated stuff, and then you see me doing some ghetto fuckery shit, and I do all of it, and it's okay, and we love that. All right, so with that being said, should we get into some poetry then? Can I just pop that here? Right, I'm going to try to do as much of this without my phone today as possible.
You got this.
But,
you know.
All right, so the first one was inspired by a situation with a gentleman. I was off, sorry. Mic checking, check. Did I do it? Did I do that? Oh. Sabotage, the sabotaging. You know, like that, come on. Hey, you see, listen, I got my squaddy is strong in here today, you know. Do not ramp, yeah? My squad will get onto people, quick time. All right, just saying, yeah? All right. Told you, don't let the savage come out. Yeah, it just, yeah? We got the mic. All right, so, all right, while they do, oh, she's back in the building. All right, cool. All right, is that all right? Are we good? Okay, so this particular piece was inspired by a gentleman, a situation that, do you know what, so what was your name again, my darling, sorry? Kiara. When Kiara was like, I got stood up, I was like, yes, girl. And then she was like, it's a bus. I was like, shit, I can't even. But still though, Kiara, yeah, vibes. Okay, so I went out with this gentleman. I thought we had like a good little connection. We've gone out, we've had a little drink, whatever, and he just disappeared. And I was like, oh, all right, fair. Then he spun back around again and hit me on some stuff that I wasn't really, had a bit of feel about it. So this piece was basically what I wrote as a result of the conversation that we had, post him spinning the block after he stood me up. Anyway, we didn't stand me up because we went out, but you know what I mean. All right, so, and it's called Fuckboy. In his defense though, let me just say this, in his defense, he was very honest. He was very clear about his intentions. So we give credit for the fact that he was clear about his intentions. All right, so, see, I'm giving grace. He said, if I'm honest, I just want to fuck you. I said, oh, well, that's interesting, because I really want you to. Get to the back of the queue. Because, babes, I got 100 more that want that too. I got tall niggas, small niggas, big dick with big balls niggas. Man that will say, babes, let me beat the pussy up, nasty niggas. Excuse me, miss, would you mind if classy niggas? I got me road and corporate niggas. They go from Wesley Snipes black to white chocolate niggas. Broke boys and rich niggas. I got civilian, law-abiding, and fuck the feds, we don't snitch niggas. And I'll be damned if I fuck around with any bitch niggas. I lied though, I lied. Just saying. But you saying you just want to fuck, nigga, I shouldn't even trip, nigga, because if I were you, I too would want to push all up in this slit, nigga. Tongue flicking on this clit, nigga. I'd be chasing all of this, nigga, because I mean, shit. thought you were gonna hit and quit this, nigga, fuck you, go suck your own dick, nigga. You couldn't get this chance again if you cloned it, nigga. And if you didn't already, I think you should know this, nigga. I see myself as queen. I see you throneless, nigga. So let's just get one thing clear. I do not respond very well to men who approach me like that. The funny thing about it though, had he come at me differently, I probably would have had him coming right back. That's fuckboy. Jeez. Yeah, so thank you. We're just getting started, babes. It's just a little bit. Yeah, so actually, as I should have said, sorry, disclaimer. So, yeah, there's a bit of like a, there's an online commotion, for those of you that follow me, about me being a sex poet. And so, the piece that I'm going to do next was the piece that triggered the sex poet allegations.
It's not allegations, a fact.
Allegations, yeah? People are making claims against my name that I don't think they should be making, but you lot can judge. For those of you who don't know, you lot can judge and you can tell me yourself.
I mean, you got me dirty dubs for still.
The following pieces though, anyway, we'll get to this in a minute. Alright, so this is part 3 of a trilogy, so if you lot haven't heard 1 and 2, you should have done, because I told everyone if you're pulling up today, you should have done your homework, so 1 and 2 should have already been figured out. If it ain't figured out, then, well, it is what it is. So this, it is your business, bro. This is part 3, it's based on a relationship that I was in. Oh, Kev, everyone, make some noise for Kev! Kev is gonna support me with his guitar, yeah? I'm trying, Woodsy said, where's he gone? Here he is. Like Wood said, I'm trying to elevate the thing, yeah? So I don't typically perform with music, but we've said, let's level it up a little bit. So Kevin's gonna support us on this one. This one is called Part 3, so let's get into it. I got my nose. I swear I don't do coke, I promise. I'm lost where I am.
Nah, you got these guys. Feel the emotion.
I still remember the first time I saw you. How you looked when we first met up. And on how our very first date, you were brazen enough to assume that you'd get fucked. By me. As us Jamaicans would say, that one you're brighty. But bold as ever, you proceeded to tell me you wanted me to come to your house, to come sit on your couch, to come sit on your face, to let cum drip in your mouth. And it was so very tempting. I'd be remiss not to mention how my pleasure point pulsed and my panties were drenched in. A flood of lady water that for so long had been pent in. But now, so desperate for release, these waters came bursting through these lips quicker than through those on a dry mouth when thirsting. So at least I knew my shit was working. This lady flood burst clean through my walls, these previously impenetrable barriers, blockades, a subconsciously built dam that for so long had retained gallons of traumas unlabeled and gallons of traumas unnamed. The devastating result of having your sexual essence hacked at, butchered, maimed. Yet in that moment with you, I wasn't afraid. I heard my body call for you, and it was clear what it was called to do. But on a first date, neither I nor my drawers were gonna fall for you. Now, although that first date wasn't sexually intimate, in time we sure got into it. 'Cause your presence was enticing me, and slowly you were inviting me to reconnect to the vibrancy of the womanly nature inside of me. It was so empowering to reclaim the wild spirit of the feminine untamed. And that was a huge part of what made being in your presence so beautiful. The reminder that I had the duty to let go, release, set my inhibitions free, and give unto myself the permission to be pleased. Laying in your arms was foreign to me. Well, lies, it was familiar but not common for me to be with someone like you. Yet, each time we kissed a near nirvanic bliss, such joy were these late night trysts, grinding, gyrating and thrusting hips. Ooh, how I missed all of this. Or so I thought. 'Cause you came in like a Trojan horse, intent to demolish with no remorse, speaking a language coded more so than I was ever expecting. I was so engorged with emotional overconsumption, it was kind of hard for me to digest them. Acting like I didn't know any better, I settled on your sex as our pepsin. Together sharing hundreds of hotels, but I was never fully checked in. And so began the process of introspecting. Because outside of sexual intimacy, what was our level of connection? A trauma bond? Codependency? Whatever it was, it weren't it. And it weren't me. That was the epiphany. Word to my therapist in therapy. So when I started delving deeper in shadow work and self-reflection, certain things started coming up, and there was certain things I had to question, like, how did I not see everything that was going on? How did I not clock that it was all a fucking love bomb? How did I get gassed into believing for you I was all that? Only to come and see my name getting ran right through the group chat. Why did I accept all your trips and gifts, forehead to lips, just for you to say that I'm ungrateful? For you to say that I ain't shit and I don't bring nothing to the table? I can't lie, it took a little while for me to fully clock your cycle. Love bombing, devaluation, discard, and the way you'd always try to get me back. But this time, I'm done, and I want zero contact. Today, I'm proud to say, I walked away from someone at one point I thought I wouldn't. The crazy thing about it, you thought this was about a man. This was about a woman. Poem. Jeez. Thank you. Well done, Kev. Yeah, so, surprise. I think that was an important piece for me to write, because I feel like in life, whenever people are talking about like abusive relationships and narcissism and all that kind of thing, our instant thought is that it's always men abusing women, and people never really stop to consider other types and dynamics of relationships where these things are also happening. And so, yeah, women can be just as fuckeries as the man them, so just putting that out there real quick. So yeah, that was that piece there. So that was part 3. The next one, so that was the reason, that poem there was what started all the sex poet stuff, yeah? I'm sure you were familiar with the part which maybe triggered those accusations. But this one now was a result of the accusations. So I was like, oh cool, I'm a sex poet, yeah. Say no more. Let's get some sex poetry going on then, yeah? All right. So I was like, all right, then one sex poem. Let me give them one sex poem real quick. Okay. So this one's called Synaptic Seduction.
What's that, what?
Synaptic Seduction. Let's go. Here, as I lie with you by my side, I can't deny. I want it. And while externally I feign patience, inside I wrestle with waiting. It's such a weird sensation, resisting temptation when there's an urge for some deep penetration. Now get your minds out of the gutter, because what I'm actually stating is a need for penetrating the mind. So now that I've said that, you won't find it strange when I proclaim that with me, an intimate session always starts with head first. And I'm more than happy to let the bed thirst. Don't look at me like that. And I'm more than happy to let the bed thirst for our sex. To take a moment to caress the crevices of our cognitions for a sec. Then next, I'd want you to lubricate the lobes of my prefrontal cortex. Have me coming before sex. Being intentional, on purpose, with purpose, like 2024 gets. I want you to prepare me for that je veux faire l'amour sex, that encore sex, that we just broke the bed so let's hit the floor sex, that I don't usually do this, but tonight I'ma give it to you like a whore sex. Unbridled raw sex, that I want more sex. So no semi, demi, again, more sex. And even when my erogenous zones become aware that it's you I find exciting, this type of arousal barely compares to the anticipation of synaptic igniting. And I love when I feel parts of me lighting up, activated by thoughts, not touch. And in those moments, I'd say, don't cease. Continue to tease me, mentally please me, till my pathways part ways, leaving my channels fully open, awaiting your probing. Curious of how sweetly, but deeply, you'd be willing to go in. Leaving me hoping you could last. 'Cause I mean, could you stay focused, engaged in an intellectual exchange with me? 'Cause I love a good back and forth. The mic's getting turned on. Oh. All right, calm down. Are we good? Where are we? Are we good? I think we're good. I think it's calmed down a little bit. Let's go. Leaving me hoping you could stay. Could you focus, engage in an intimate, intellectual exchange with me? 'Cause I love a good back and forth. This is throwing me. Keep it going, keep it going. Click for me, guys. Thank you. All right. 'Cause I love a good back and forth. If you give, I'm giving more. You say deep, I say of course. You say stop, I say what for? You say you sure, I say I'm sure. I'll give you mine if you give me yours. And so we go to and fro, blow for blow. The tension grows until out it flows. And I'll be left with such a mess inside my head. after having my brain stimulated to the point of neural cascade. But I won't complain, because I love quality head game. And it will probably be at that point I'll be ready to let the bed claim our bodies, because I got these needs for gripping sheets, the kind that kind of creeps all up in your belly like butterflies. Or like that moment when he says, move your hand, take in all of this, because I know you can. Yeah, I want to love that hits deep like that, fam. Because it's true. I do want a love that fills me up, has me all consumed. This mic is doing my head in. Because it's true. I do want a mic that works. Just saying. It would be helpful. Should I keep going? Can you actually hear me though? Should I just keep going? Because it's true. I do want a love that fills me up, has me all consumed. Yeah. Want a love that fills me up, has me all consumed. Now I'm completely lost. Okay. But I don't want a love that's just about making. I want a symbiotic exchange of giving and taking. The kind of reciprocity like when my and your body combine like a 6 with 3 times 3, if you know what I mean. But I need to know, how deep does your love go? How deep is the deep of your love stroke? Is it deep enough? Has it reached enough to get to the back of my throat? Chakra. Is your love gentle enough to test my pharyngeal reflex, in the sense it won't allow me to digest relational BS and I won't have to suppress my voice? I want a deep kind of love. The kind of love I'm speaking of is the type where sex isn't the peak of how we're intimate. It's merely just a conduit, a pathway to allow us to intuit the presence of the other, the pure essence of a lover, and not just another nut. Now, of course, I want a body next to me, but in life, not just sexually. Yes, I want a person with whom I get to be naked, but naked goes beyond bare skin. I'm talking about bearing all of me, in full acceptance of who I am, not who others think I ought to be. I want a type of love where I can trust. If I'm in need, my person finds pleasure in erecting me, with a deep kind of love that opens, expands, and stretches me. Synaptic seduction. Thank you. I don't know which one. Check. You're right over there, babes. So yeah, that was synaptic seduction, guys. That was my attempt at being a sex poet. All right, so the next one, I think this is the final one. Have we got through already? Is that much free? Jesus, all right. All right, I'm gonna try my best.
You got this.
I tried my best. All right, so this one is titled R&B Love. Woodsy talks about being, what did he say, being a 90s baby? And he had all these references. I feel like this might be my time for the references now, Woods. Yeah, this might be my little section. It's called R&B Love. I finished writing it yesterday. So, yeah, I know, new shit. So you lot are gonna be the first crowd to ever hear this. And hopefully I can get through it. And we'll see where I'm going with it. Okay. Before I even start, do we have any 90s R&B fans in the room? All right, okay. All right, cool. I love that. We'll see though. So this track, I want you guys to see if you can notice all of the R&B references that we got in the track, in the piece. Okay.
Do we click when we hear it?
No. Just there's no prizes. I'm not woodsy. I'm not giving you nothing. Yeah. You just get the satisfaction that you heard it and you clocked it. That's all you get. That's all you get. Okay. So you know, like you've probably all seen the memes where it's like, if it's not 90s R&B, it don't feel like 90s R&B. I don't want it. This piece is kind of inspired around that kind of concept. Thank you, Kev. Okay. If love were a genre of music, it would be R&B. Now give me some clicks if you know the kind of vibe that I mean. Now, I'm talking about R&B in a time when a guy would want to know what's on your mind. When people weren't afraid to make one wish while outside getting drenched in the rain. See, I remember those days when a man felt no ways to openly serenade his bae. Because back then, it was okay, it was all right to tell a girl you're forever my lady and I want to love you for life. So can we bring back those guys? Like, what happened to those types who don't want to be a player no more? Who would see a pretty girl and say, can we talk? Because back then, there really was a time when, at least with R&B men, it was a thing to want to be attuned to a woman's needs. I mean, we had a whole anthem that had men collectively plead, tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough. And them man were really prepared to take heed. In more ways than one, they were willing to go down on bended knee. Now, if you love R&B, don't try bluff like you ain't a freak. Cause you know, not all the tracks were love songs. They were more instructions about how to get your touch on, about how to make a body feel, often with so much description, we could imagine it for real. So if love was a genre of music, R&B as we've concluded, how would it make your body feel? Would it feel like Honey by MC? Or would it feel like R. Kelly's Sex Me? Or maybe it would feel like the song by that Houston group where they talked about rocking and knocking boots. If it was me, R&B love would feel like their tongue on the very tip when they slowly, gently lick that super, very sensitive bit. R&B love would feel like neck kisses, like warm pearl necklaces. It would feel like the right type of worn out when you've let your inner porn out, when they've just hit the spot and you want to call out. Yeah, I imagine it feeling like that. I imagine it feeling like deep shots from the back with a smack, a quick neck grab and I know you like that. Followed by a playful tussle, my throat, their muscle, wrapped lightly. Now they're screaming, if you're bad, fight me. Now I'm thinking, tie me up now, make my body your playground, then take me downtown, cause nobody can make me surrender the way you will right now. This R&B feeling would have me peaches and creaming, hollering, screaming, fiending even, leaving me reaching for the red light, no air yet making me so high I just might get on my Adina shit. And if they're a freak like me, then they won't mind eating it. And trust, I've been keeping it fresh like strawberries. My shit tastes like it's got more berries than Hallie. Have niggas on a jagged edge talking about let's get married. But don't let me get carried away. Cause this ain't about how good my shit tastes. I just came here to say, if love were a genre of music, it would have to be romantic and risque. a sultry synergy of sounds steeped in love and adult play. For me, there's no type of genre that blends romance and sex so beautifully. So if love manifested as music, it would have to be R&B. R&B.